Hello everybody and welcome back to another video on the channel. I am Elena Dina and this is my series world. I thought I'd give you guys a bit, since I'm still in the middle of a lot of work, I'm mostly just doing little update videos. These are more of like updates on how the progress is going. Currently, I'm in the process of, as you guys know, like I said in the last video, I've picked a nice lovely mushroom biome, well, mushroom island biome, about 7k blocks away from here. And so currently, as you can see by the llamas, oh, I missed one. Oh well, I'll get him a chest later, get him a chest for pack later. I'm in the process of moving bases. This right here base, as you guys can see, I've already jam-packed it so full. This is the starter base. Well, I spread the starter base all the way out to up there. Let's go up there. As you can see, I did this because I started out with sheep. I'll show you some of what I did in the nether later. However, up here, I've made a little makeshift trading hall where I locked in some villagers. I got a feather falling 4 villager. It's not the best, but I currently don't. That one's not quite one of the best. I think this one. Oh yeah, this is one of my 2 mending villagers, though that one's the better priced one. I have one with Unbreaking 3, Smite 3, Curse of Binding, and Multi-Shot. That one just makes me laugh, the fact that it's got a curse book. This one, most of these are just kind of mostly just somewhat. That one's only going to be really useful if I want to like make like super swords and such, or good swords. There is a Thorns 3 trader, which I will be making use of. Also, I did make a set of boots. I've still got to get a Depth Strider villager for Depth Strider. This one's got some pretty good enchants here. All of its enchants are maxed out. This one's the more expensive mending villager, but over there in those chests I've now got enough mending. I won't need mending for the rest of the season. I've got a maxed out farmer, another librarian. This one's got a sweeping edge too, but it's also pretty cheap at the moment. It's cheaper than a lot. Once we move to the mushroom island, I'll be getting a hold of a zombie to do stuff, and then I'll start kind of doing stuff. I've also got a hold of a butcher, a couple of these guys. I've got every one of them's maxed out, and in here I just got to cut a few assorted, like a shepherd, a couple masons, a leather worker, and some fletchers. Now, I'm not going to be adding any more to this because, like I said, I'm moving bases, and this is already going to be a pain to move all of them to the island. And let's see, if I remember correctly, I can see it from here, there's 6 villagers per side, and so that means there's a total of 18 villagers up there. And then out here at the villager breeder, oh yeah, I've already moved enough sheep, and I caught some mushrooms and converted a few to regular cows, so I don't need any of those. Most of those I'll probably be freeing the cows and putting them in here after I move the pigs and all of the llamas there. The llamas are going to be useful because they have those open seatings, they have those open slots for inventory, and so I can use them to transfer the chests and the stuff up there. I'll be tearing a lot of this down and moving it, like the few redstone components I have around. Once I get done with the rails, those will all be taken. I'll be tearing this apart soon. Well, I'll be tearing like the inner workings out, but I'll be leaving the structures. I'm probably gonna turn this off and take what I can of the take what I'm gonna do of the redstone. But most of it, the structure will remain. I'll just be taking things out of them. This one right here, I'm trying to debate, and you guys can help me out in the comments if you want. Should I pack up all of the foxes and move them to the new island? Or should I just breed a few babies off of these guys and transfer the babies and then breed more? Because it'd almost be a shame just to leave this without any foxes, but at the same time, the only thing that'd be here to keep them company would be the monsters and the cows. Because as soon as I can, these guys over here, yes, I already have a rail cart over here. And I have some adult villagers in here that are going to be part of the new farming, I'm gonna make one of the 4 designed ones from Impulse's breeding farm design, and I will be putting one of these above it to keep the monsters out, and some lights, well, to keep the lightning out, and some lights to keep the crops from dying of lack of light. But I'm not gonna be like going out of my way to like super light it up, and I will be making the tube longer so that way I have longer and make it a little easier to get them out of there, because yeah, this is a mess. There's so much I can improve on. This was just kind of like the starter idea, but now it's outlived its purpose. Well, it's outliving its purpose. The farm will remain. I'll probably take all the carrots out of it once we get all the villagers out of here. But we'll be making a 4 farm design with half carrots, half potatoes. Because this farm, if you didn't know, it also doubles as a passive carrot farm. It's nowhere near as fast as doing one of the ones where you use a lot of water, but we use water to flush the crops down. But it still does its job, because I'm not having to actively do stuff to get it. So it does its job, but with 4, I should be able to collect a decent amount of carrots and such at a faster rate. Oh yeah, and I believe I've already cleared this out. I'll have to look. Oh, no, I guess I left some berries in here. But I've been taking the berries because until I figured out that the butcher could buy these, I was taking the berries and just bringing them over here. I've got bone meal galore, and I still have bone meal from my skeleton spawner, which I also grabbed some arrows from, because now with these, I'll just set these in a chest. And yes, I've started raiding my supplies chests for other projects. This is what I get when I don't do projects. Hold on. Oh yeah, there's my bow. I'm still gonna get a few more enchants on it, because that's nowhere near good enough, but it's sort of good enough for what we've got. We're planning today. Let's see. There's string. There's the bones. Looking for the arrows. Where did those arrows go? Hold on. I think they're up there. Let's wait till after we go to bed, and then I'll go get the arrows. Cause oh yeah, that's right. I did trade some more arrows from. It's also the arrows I got from the bone farm. So, and I will still be using some of the farms over here, like the spider and skelly farm, for XP and such, until I get to the point where I can have better farms over at the Mushroom Island. These can't, yeah, there's some of those arrows. Okay, that should be plenty. And I think my sword should be good enough. Yeah, we have so many carrots and everything up here. Oh my goodness. This is a mess. There's random mending books everywhere. I've got so much mending, it ain't funny. At this point, like, I think there's a good chance that most of this is mending. Oh yeah, there's quite a bit of looting 3, some breaking 3. I'm not sure. Wait a minute. What did I get the unbreaking 3 for? It wasn't the bow. I don't remember what I got it for. Oh yeah, and I started trading some bottles of enchanting from our clerk friends here. Yeah, and I have some with the Tanga biome skin and some with the normal skin, because they came from the Tanga biome and then they get some from the different biome. I'm eventually planning on getting taking a few to a jungle biome and breeding up for a jungle one. I kind of want to collect one of every skin type, of every different villager skin type. And let's see. We're good. Well, there's nothing I need in here, I don't think. I think what I need is, oh, I remembered what I needed. I really need to get together some diamonds and better armor, because while I was doing my stuff for getting like blaze rods and stuff, I got some wither skeleton skulls. Let's see, they should be in here. Yep, I got 9 of them for 3 beacons. However, we're not using those yet. I will do one kind of traditional wither skeleton fight. However, I'm also going to do a few of the little ones where you build the thing underneath of the end portal at the end and whack them to death. However, I need to go to the end to do said fight. And, oh, we do have some more diamonds. I've got 3 I've been finding diamonds left and right in loot chests and various structures. I have not yet. I don't think I found very many diamonds underground. I did start a branch mine out at the Mushroom Island, but I wanted to show you guys all the progress here first. I've taken one of our piggy friends. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I have. I gotta go find some iron, because I'm pretty sure I used the last of my. I lost one of my minecarts, which was stupid of me. But I don't want to tear that apart, but I guess I have to. Time to make another minecart. And you won't believe what a pain it's gonna be to move those villagers. Because those villagers were a pain to get here. The 3 that started it all were a pain. A very big pain. You guys don't understand the pain of working with villagers until you've done it yourself. Oh yeah, and this right here, I kind of do it where I take that rail up, I block it off, I put a rail here and put a minecart. That's for doing the animals though. Once I get to the villagers, I'm gonna have a terrible time. I just know it. There's a reason I stocked up on string, but because I'll be needing a lot of throwaway fishing rods. So we're gonna take the minecart track. This will be removed. The ice path is much faster, but the rail here is currently for transporting anything that can be taken by minecart. I've already taken the horses through because those could not be taken in minecarts. If I remember correctly, horses can't even be put in boats. I'm pretty sure, I'm correct. They can't be put in boats either. So, I had to take them through the tunnel. I had some very close calls. So, in stopping to stop them from dying, in places like this, I led them along with a lead, and when there was open space, I would ride them for a bit over top of this. This was a bumpy ride. I really should have put these on this side, but I didn't have foresight when I did this, and the only reason we're taking the cart is it's much faster than walking currently, as the ice path is currently full of redstone blocks. Yeah, my lack of planning when I did this was very astoundingly bad. These will be getting proper walls with exits to various nether fortresses, because we passed the first one already. We should be coming up on the second one in a few, I think we should be coming up with, we should be coming up with the second one very shortly. And it's the one I built, the current single spawner blaze farm. Yep, the path takes us straight through the nether fortress. Again, not one of my best design choices, but it follows the same path as the pathway that was here that's here underneath of this. Yeah, that right there is what I built for Blaze Farm. I'm really stupid when it comes to that sort of stuff. However, I have a better place to start over and borrow some designs from, obtain some designs from a few smart people in the redstone community. And we just passed fortress number 2. And we won't be passing fortress number 4 because fortress number 4 is a bit past our destination. This right here is fortress number 3, and yes, there is a path over to it already. And that one has a double blaze spawner, double blaze spawners really close. And I already have an ice path out to our spot number 4, and we're hopping out of the minecart because, and there it goes, yep. I hopped out of it because I didn't want to be forced to go through the portal before. Come here, you. But yeah, I've already brought the 2 horses through. I've converted a few of the mushrooms, but I brought quite a few of them from that patch of that giant just herd of mushrooms. I brought some of the sheep through. I'm not bringing any more than 4. They were kind of the test subjects, if I'm gonna be honest, and they all lived, luckily. And then that's the first of the pigs. So we got 3 more pigs to bring, the entire herd of llamas, and all the villagers, as well as a couple foxes, at least a couple foxes. If you get, we'll see. However, I'm gonna go into game mode for a minute. I use game mode for, I use creative for doing a few bits of planning. With the island, I've noticed that there is while there is quite a bit of space, there's also not a lot of land here. So, in my decision making, I decided that this space over here, well, I decided that around the island on the outside would be like my permanent base, like in the water with conduit power on the bottom and such. And the island itself would be reserved for animals, villagers, villager farms, all that sort of stuff. And we will be building an iron farm. I promise we will. The iron farm is just gonna wait until we get here and I can figure out appropriate. I'm not gonna do like Tango's anything that Tango's been doing for his sort, because that's just too laborious. I don't have time for that. What I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably gonna do a few different things of like 1 to 2 different things of lava as they fall down, and then let fall damage kill them, because that's probably the most appropriate. And 2, it's the least time consuming to build. And let us go back to survival. Now, these guys here, I'm trying to debate on whether or not I should stick the mushrooms into a pit, but I know I'm sticking the cows into a pit like I did at the starter base, so we're going to be getting another entity cramming nano farm for these guys. The sheep get to live out in a pasture. I'm probably going to actually stick the sheep like out on the ocean to where they're not on the mycelium. Because as much as I think the sheep love it here, they probably would prefer regular grass. And they can get that best if I move them offshore or to one of the close nearby islands. But this space is going to get big. This series is probably going to be like 20, 30 episodes. Well, probably like 30, 40 episodes, I should say. But we'll see how this goes. But yeah, the only thing I've made is a pair of boots without depth strider for like gear-wise. As you can see, I'm still rocking the very torn up stuff. This also has mending on it, so I'm happy. Because trading with villagers can mend my gear. I don't even have to go down to the spider farm if I don't really want to. And if you guys don't know this about me, I'm scared of spiders. I'm actually terrified. That's why I wanted to move to the Mycelium Island, because that way I'd be a little bit more safe. Because monsters in Minecraft scare me. I will say that. That's why I typically play with them off. But I've been doing a little bit of hybridism with this series, to where they're off sometimes, off not. And in this case, once we get to here and I start setting up things like the farms, they will start going on more full-time. They will go on full-time once I build the iron farm, because of course I can't have my zombies disappearing. So yeah, and then I'll also be kind of building the cheaty system of using a zombie to, well, it's intended game mechanics at this point, but using the zombie to get cheaper trades. Not that I need mending. I've already traded so much mending that I could just make I can make anything I want with mending. Which we are also gonna have to go get a set of wings. I will say this. We're gonna have to build a creeper farm. I'm gonna need a industrial sized sugarcane farm, and we're gonna need mending wings for flight. But yeah, hopefully you guys all enjoyed the progress report. I'm Elena Dina, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye guys!